All right, and we're starting day 3 outside. Today's just gonna be a fun day. Just going for a ride. Got Tara up front filming, riding along with Asia. We got a new bike we'll show you in just a moment. Yeah, it's been a good show so far. Got this stick right here. This is the Insta360. Gives a little bit of a different perspective. And we'll try to make our way through here. And that's it. I'm riding the Mueller Paxter 70 automatic, and this seems to be the hot topic now, these automatic gear shifters. Asia doing the death-defying stunt of filming while riding. So how do you like it?
I like it a lot. It is nice not to have to worry about shifting.
So this Mueller Nevo 3 automatic, this bike's always been really popular in the manual version. It's really easy to use. This just takes that ease of use to the next level, where now you don't even have to shift the bike. So you can just hop on and ride. So that ride position paired with pretty wide tires and a powerful motor and a suspension fork and suspension seat post make the bike really comfortable. Hello there.
Hi Chris, how are you doing?
Hey, how are you? How's it going, guys?
Yeah, not so good for the Mueller.
Yeah, I know, testing out the competition, huh? Hopefully that thing is handling okay.
Yeah, so with this guy, we have a low center of gravity.
Hopefully he's insured.
Overloaded.
Always fun at Eurobike. These guys are actually product designers, product managers, I guess. Everybody's got to check out everybody else's stuff, and they're seeing how it works, seeing what's good, what's not. All right, now it's time to catch some speed. But yeah, it's been really interesting to come back to the show. You know, it's cool after having come here for about 7-8 years now. You know, the friends I've made over the years, and then through the videos, connecting with more people has been really cool. It's been really great. I think these shows are really important. One of the few places that we gather and look at the new, technology and how it's developing, and kind of think of different ways to move the industry forward. And I feel really blessed to be part of that, helping that. So I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos, enjoying perspective of what I experience here. But it's been really cool. So we're here at the enviolo booth, and I know a lot of people have been asking, they have non-automatic versions of the enviolo system, but they want to update to the automatic version. I was just speaking with my new friend here. I'll let him introduce himself, but he was explaining that there are some ways to do that.
My name is Bart. I've been with enviolo for 7-8 years right now, and my main job is doing education of retailers in Europe. Retrofitting systems has been a topic for the last 2 years especially. The system is often from OEs integrated into the Bosch system, so you'll be able to adjust your cadence of the automatic system through the Bosch display.
If you wanted to add it to the Bosch system, then it wasn't necessarily programmed ahead of time. There's different programming on the motor. It's not always the case that the manufacturer can allow that, or it's not always necessarily easy, but you can do it without even necessarily messing with the Bosch system. Is that correct?
Correct. You just need power from the Bosch system.
Okay.
So you need to change the battery cable that allows an extra power connection to our system. But this is a Bosch cable, they provide it. You don't need to reprogram the motor. Once you assemble all the parts, you can select a couple of our controllers for this system. They're button controllers you can mount on the handlebar. As you can see, no wire there.
I was going to note that there's no wires. I mean, in the historic version there was wires, but now there's no more wires.
No, this is really easy to set up. You just mount them on the handlebar. You push the button, pair them to the hub interface, and they're ready to go.
And the main function you're performing here is changing the cadence, basically.
Correct.
Yeah, I really appreciate you showing us this and everything. As you know, we're a big fan of the enviolo system. Thank you so much for your time.
Do you know Chris Norton? I don't know.
Hello.
Familiar, David Hincott.
Maybe seen a video with me or something.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been several times. There was a video explaining how does this work.
We do a good job?
Yeah. It's really challenging to describe it with words, prints. It's white. Just sit on it. Right?
It is. That's
so,
right.
No,
That's
I
right.
absolutely do know who you are now.
Yeah. So do you see the automatic as being like the big player in the future? Do you think more and more we're going to go in that direction, similar to maybe the automobile, if you will?
It depends on the price point.
And it depends on how people think about the bike, right? If it's just a recreation thing, then yeah, maybe you feel like a little bit timid about spending more money and that sort of thing.
If you're not a lifetime cyclist, it's less intimidating maybe to get on an automatic bike.
Right.
So someone who's been cycling most of their life, in any use case, urban or sportive, they're comfortable with using stuff on the handlebars. So our automatic business is actually tripled this year, but it's only gone up as like 2% of our overall sales because our transmissions are going up so much.
Sure.
So next year we should be about 25 to 30% of our sales
Yeah.
are automatic, which is exciting.
Yeah.
But that still shows you that there's still 70% that just want to grip shift, turn it.
I think it's that,
Because
but I
it's
think
habit.
also it's sometimes difficult to convince people of new ideas. I mean, we've seen that with electric bikes. I mean, they've been around for a long time, and maybe to some extent the technology is getting to the point where it's more viable and interesting and more reliable and sustainable. But I think it's probably similar in that regard too. Teaching an old dog new tricks sort of thing.
So someone who isn't a career cyclist, automatic may seem more natural.
Which most of the industry, right? They are career cyclists.
Yeah, but
right?
not all the
They're-
consumers are now. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly. We
but
need
the
to
people
think
speccing the
outside of
bikes
this,
are.
right? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Our consumers, we speak to the people that aren't cyclists. I mean, I think that's the biggest opportunity, and we want to welcome these people into this world. I certainly welcome you to come out to New York and we take a ride together.
Do you know
but
that we're on all of the city bikes?
yes, I do know that,
Yeah.
and I was actually somewhat involved in that years
Nice.
ago
Well,
when
thank
we were
you.
working with Ben Serrato, who designed that
He was-
version of the city bike, and then we
He was
were
such a
looking
great-
at a electric version and actually partly pairing your transmission, and they started looking at it for the non-electric side, and they noticed that the service intervals were so much longer with the enviolo system, and it's easier to use. So
Yeah.
There we go.
Ben was a great advocate.
I'll take my commission.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I actually think I remember seeing your name in some meeting notes or something.
Yeah, I was just a strange, crazy guy, thinking of ideas in the
Yeah,
background.
because Brooklyn was where the decision makers were.
Right. Yeah, they're not too far from our shop. So. Now we meet a friend for lunch.
Was it recording? Are you the new camera person?
Almost forgot the 360 camera. Asia, can you figure that out?
Oh, I'm tightening it.
They say righty, tighty, lefty, loosey. It's not different in Europe,
Are you sure it's not different? Because I'm going lefty. It's not loosey.
The other left. This is left. Is that left?
Oh, I guess that's left.
Ah, this is when I tell my employees, this is why I'm the boss.
Wait, no, that's right.
It's upside down, Tara.
Are you saying I'm not boss material?
I don't know. What do you guys
That's
think?
just not accurate. I
Come
can't
on.
even see it.
Oh,
fuck.
We got some lunch to eat here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Can I get a hug?
Yeah, sure.
Can we get a cheers?
I hope it's nice.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice meeting you.
Likewise.
We're gonna just eat in private. Hope you don't mind. So we have a new member joining our tour, Timo from Riesenmüller. The German way to say it is how?
Riese und Müller.
Ah, I know I say it wrong, but you guys forgive me, right?
It's okay, yeah.
But I think when I say German words in English in the US, I think that I should say them with the English pronunciation.
Yeah.
If you say them with the German pronunciation, it's very strange.
Yeah.
It just be more difficult for other people to say it that way. What do you guys think? I don't know. Let's just keep on walking the show. We got the Rohloff folks over here. Pretty cool. See the internals of the hub. Yeah, and it seems like the adoption of Rohloff, especially with the E14, is being adapted more and more with e-bikes. You're seeing that?
Yeah, definitely. The motors power is increasing all the time. More and more bikes are being used as fleet sales to replace the in regular carbon emission vehicles, delivery, etc. And someone needs a reliable product to do that. The concept behind the hub was basically to bring out a system which was not going to have the same pitfalls of a trailer system, something to be robust. Nowadays we were talking about having a product which is going to last a lot longer, it's going to be more environmentally friendly, it's not going to be disposable, not going to be thrown away and something else is going to be there. And with the introduction of the e-bike, we just happened to be strong enough to take those torques. So in a way it was a little bit of pure luck that the hub was constructed already.
Not exactly intentional, but and I think that's some of these things that have been happening in general. Like for example, like companies that made components for mountain bikes or like brakes and stuff like that, and they naturally end up evolving into the e-bike space because they already have some core competency of being able to handle some of that additional power, additional forces and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. You change one component, you increase the force that one component needs to withstand, then you're going to have problems elsewhere further down the line. It's important that a complete bicycle is a complete bicycle. So the brakes need to be capable of stopping a bicycle that weighs a certain amount. The transmission needs to be capable of accelerating said vehicle weight to a safe speed. The gold hubs were introduced basically as a marketing tool to celebrate the fact that we, as a small family business, managed to achieve 100,000 units. This one here has got the next milestone, 300,000. It keeps increasing the numbers that we're selling. They've never been for sale. It's a 24 karat gold-plated unit.
Oh wow!
So most customers would rather have a hub they can use than one that's possibly going to get removed from the wheel when locked up in the tail.
Sure. And this is actually the internals of a Rohloff hub there.
Yeah. So that's an actual hub we just cut out. So what we got is a cable coming in the end here, going around a cable pulley and coming back out. When we shift, we'll pull this cable pulley and force it to rotate in one direction or in the other. So inside here we have a hollow axle with what's basically a camshaft like in the car. When we shift, that camshaft rotates within the axle and that will force pawls to fold in or out. Those pawls grab the sun gears in position and then stop them from moving, so these planets have to rotate around them, or the sun gears are not held in position and the whole system rotates as a unit. So we basically get the two different ratios.
Stuart, I really appreciate you taking your time to share this with us, and more and more people are starting to understand this, and we're trying to help more people understand it. I mean, we're familiar with many people that just love it, and we really like it as well. It's great for many of the reasons that you shared. It lasts a really long time. It has a very wide range of gears, which is excellent. So great for climbing really large hills, but also maintaining higher speeds as well. Having those two varied sides of it is not always the easiest thing to achieve, but you have done that all in this compact system that's low maintenance, and I think that's great. So I appreciate it again. Yeah, thank you. Thanks again. Okay, Tara and Asia think that they messed up the memory card. It's going to be okay. Tell them it's going to be okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Guys, this is not dramatized, or however they say it.
Dramatized? This is not a dramatized.
This is not a dramatic reenactment.
We'll
It's all going to be okay.
Hopefully,
Everything
hopefully
happens
we'll have
for a
today's
reason.
interviews.
We just got to go out and test some of these bikes that are coming to the U.S. real quick, and we got just a little time to do it. Okay, so we just got some news that Flyer is coming to the U.S. They're going to come with a limited amount of bikes, but pretty exciting. We're out here on the test track just checking out a couple of them. One of them is this bike, which is actually a folding bike. It's got a lock on it, so I don't know. We'll see if we can get them to unlock it and we could take it for a test ride. They also got this really cool tandem, which seems to be MIA at the moment, but hopefully it'll come back around. They're only bringing a few bikes, but it's like two of these compact bikes, one non-folding, one folding one, a tandem, and then a full suspension mountain bike. But we're gonna get more details on that soon. I think, Asia, are you gonna ride on the back of this thing, or what?
Sure. Yeah.
Or do you want to put Tara? Tara trusts me. I know you might not trust me, Asia, but Tara trusts me. She don't trust me. It's the problem. I don't know. All right, Tara wants to ride. Tara doesn't have trust issues.
This is my first experience on a tandem.
Ooh.
You ready?
I think so.
Asia,
Yeah.
we're doing it.
You're doing it.
Peace out.
All right.
All right.
Good luck.
We're back, Asia. All right, we made it. They didn't let us ride too far. They said, we don't trust you Americans riding this tandem bike, but...
And we didn't understand them because
Pretty
we don't
cool.
speak German.
This thing's pretty sweet though, huh? Dual power tube battery, Rohloff hub, CX motor, Super Nevo, M99 mini light. I like it. Excited to get some of these jammies. What do you think? I mean, one thing that's interesting, it's got the rigid fork on it, but I think it could handle a suspension fork. Gonna test one more here. Thank you, sir. Folding bike. So it's got a belt drive with a Nexus 5-speed hub and a performance line motor. Pretty sweet. Adjustable height stem, fixed angle. I dig it. Let's try it out. We're here at the Flyer booth with Marco. I recently learned that they're actually going to be coming to the US. Now they're just going to have a few limited models, but you can see all the models here on the booth today. We're starting with some of the bikes I guess they're kind of excited to introduce. So we're starting with this bike. This is the Uprock 6. Tell me more about this.
It's an Uprock 6. It's an Eurobike, well-made machine. It has 170 millimeters travel at the front and 160 millimeters travel at the back. The engine's a Bosch engine.
And you got all sorts of special components in here with the electronic shifting and wireless electronic shifting, wireless electronic seat posts. It's really pretty impressive. This paint job is quite nice as well.
We engineered it in Switzerland, and it's made for Swiss mountains, but you can also drive it on the US mountains.
I think there are some US mountains that are somewhat similar to the Swiss mountains, or some serious ones, but you know, maybe not as extreme. I don't know.
Upstreet 2 model. It's an urban bike. It's a foldable urban bike.
It folds
Yes.
in the half here with the belt drive. This has the Nexus 5-speed on here, I think, and
So
with
it is,
the performance line motor, suspension seat post. I just checked it out on the test track. It's pretty nice. I like it.
And not foldable bike, it's the Upstreet one. It's very similar to the other bike, a little bit lighter than the foldable bike, and also perfect for cities. You can take it to the train and to the bus, and yeah.
This is a good combo, I think, for people that live in the cities like New York and different things like that. If people appreciate that. Having the belt drive is really nice. Keep it clean. But now you have this one other bike that's really kind of blew my mind. Yes. I also got to check it out just a moment ago. Actually, Tara behind the camera got to ride on the back for the first time. So this is the Flyer tandem, huh?
Yes.
But it's not just any tandem. I mean, it's got a belt drive on it. It's got dual integrated power tube batteries with the Rohloff hub. I mean, this is quite unique. This is something that I've never seen anything like it before. I mean, we've dealt with tandems, but this is next level stuff. So I really appreciate what you guys put into this. So how do you feel about entering the U.S. market? You feel good about it? Are you excited about it?
Yes. We have very good models, and we're happy to come to the USA. And
yeah.
I think it's perfect at the moment. We are the oldest e-bike manufacturer on the world. We have a history from 25 years. Also we were founded before 25 years before. In Switzerland, you know, it goes up and down, and so the electric bikes are essential for us in Switzerland.
Right.
So we
they're
have a
quite
long
popular
history.
there, for sure. As you see here, I mean, there's many other beautiful models, and I look forward to the future. And I know that sometimes these things take time, and you got to just start somewhere. So I'm excited about your entrance, and hopefully we can work together and, you know, bring Flyer to the States. It's pretty cool. Marco, I really appreciate your time and everything, and yeah, very excited. We'll keep in contact. All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.